Hello guys, Yoda here. Today's replay is from round 2 of one day tournament. It's going to be HuN Glorfindel versus ReCoN NinKaZy. It's going to be 2-piece because this series got 2 replays. It was best of 3 and both games have been played. So let's get started with the first one. Okay, so in the north we got ReCoN NinKaZy. Here he's sign up as Wonder. And in the south we got HuN Glorfindel. Is a Mordor player starting with slaughterhouses and Orc Pit. NinKaZy spotted his opponent with Forest or Elfenwood it's called. And Glorfindel took an Eye of Sauron. NinKaZy of course got himself 2 farms. He's going with Barak near the farm. So we're gonna pop out some infantry units as well as another farm in the back of the fortress. A pretty weird start by our Mordor player. Most of the time you got 2 slaughterhouses to increase your economy, then you pop out some more barracks, like 2 at the beginning and 3 in total. But here we go with some Orc Archers and we got Quake some Orc Warriors. To be honest, I'm not sure if you shoot Quake units, I've never done it. I will never do it, but here we are with Orc Archers first. As well, this barrack could be here and he could face front of the battlefield instead of facing end of the map. But this is how it is. So Glorfindel decided to go for Warclar with archers and builder. Builder of course will lure those Warc Rider Warcs to not interrupt the archers dealing damage. In the meantime, NinKaZy is going with Gondor soldiers through the middle, across the forts of Isen, and trying to deal some damage to the slaughterhouses, most likely with some soldiers of Gondor. So a little bit out of micro with another Warc. This Warc will definitely deal some damage to Orc Archers. As you see, he lost 2 in total. Not a big deal, but still he's denying of grouping this Warclar, and it's not cost efficient with grouping with Orc Archers. No one is doing it. As we can see, this building, this Warclar will be recreated, and on the other side we got soldiers who demolished or deny some slaughterhouses, as well as on the other side of the map. Slaughterhouses will get some damage. Anyway, Glorfindel will get himself a layer, but he got to work on those archers. As now this Warc will be free, so he'll deal some damage to the slaughterhouses. And there is some rubble still. Gondor soldiers still dealing damage. Orc Archers level 2. They definitely are great versus infantry units like Gondor soldiers and guardians, as well of course as archers. We're pretty good against them. NinKaZy got pretty good macro. As you can see, everything is on one side only. He popped out some Gondor knights and he got himself some guardians to creep Warclars. First Warclar will be creeped by Glorfindel at this point. It took him so long to make it, and he got himself only 2 farms. He threw down another orc pit to increase his army size in the minute, and we got some knights over here dealing damage to orcs who shouldn't be used. Eye of Sauron orcs are pretty weak against Gondor knights. They're dealing no damage, and they are dead when they're gonna be crushed by them. Orc archer is out of position from Glorfindel. He got 3 battalions of them, pretty huge, but still no pikes. There comes some Nazgul to deal damage to the knights, I guess. But still, knights can easily kill those archers, and I think it's going to be their jobs. And if they succeeded, it's going to be it, and they could even lose to this Nazgul. It doesn't matter. More guardians appear level 2, level 1 after the creep over here, and oh, Glorfindel was able to micro well with Nazgul, but what he got in base is only 2 orc pits and 3 slaughterhouses. One of them are hardly damaged. So NinKaZy should go just to enemy's base. At this point, shouldn't care about the Nazgul. Leave 1 guardian as tower guards to chase Nazgul, and the rest of the army should definitely go ahead, trying to deal some damage to the furnaces, to the slaughterhouses rather, and those orc pits. And this army is pretty low in terms of the tier. It's only tier 1 first tier of the units, and only some orcs and orc archers, so those knights should definitely kill them all. We got Boromir on the field as well, and here we go. Knights just dealing damage to the orcs. Land have been used to increase armory. Boromir on the field, everything is ready. Glorfindel decided to get away a bit, to not be on the land anymore, but here comes the knights. They're definitely humiliating those orcs, archers. They're level 2 at this point. Boromir on the field. Lots of farms from NinKaZy, while his opponent Glor got those farms, like 3 in total. Let me see. 700 command points for NinKaZy and only 300 command points for Glor. So there are only 3 farms now, 2 available for our Mordor player. NinKaZy in this point, if he saw that his opponent got no units and only 2 heroes, he could go for siege works and just pop out some towers, protect the siege works, and go with them to destroy the fortress, and it's going to be it. But he's going with another barrack on the middle to pop out more and more units, as we can see. And as you can see, even if Glorfindel trying to escape from the pikes, and he is micro pretty well, those Nazguls are only level 1, not even have Dread Visage to dispel his opponent's army. There comes some other knights dealing damage to the slaughterhouses. Orc Pit will go down definitely with Boromir on the field as well, on level 3 at the moment. Nazgul is level 2, but doesn't matter. Level 4 on Boromir, almost level 5 on leadership. Of course, this leadership will not work if those Nazgul are near the army, but still, one Nazgul get hit by pikes and another is knocked down by Boromir. So it could be it. Glorfindel trying to get himself okay to water expansion, make fear for the units, but I think it's going to be it. Yeah, game is over. 1-0 for ReCoN NinKaZy. And let's go to the game number 2 right away. So game number 2, NinKaZy is 1 game ahead with this best of 3 series. To be honest, it was pretty weird to seeing Mordor player trying to go with orc archers and creeping warclare. As you can see, it wasn't pretty effective. He wasted so much time and dealing so little damage to take some treasures, it wasn't cost efficient. You should definitely try to creep with pikes and esterlings. But anyway, at this point we got Glorfindel playing as dwarf. He's pop out some tunnel, mineshaft and half warriors. And on the sound we got ReCoN NinKaZy playing as Isengard with furnaces and Uruk pit. How about PowerPoints? Glor haven't been together any PowerPoint, and NinKaZy decided to go with Vision of Palantir. There are pikes for Glorfindel. He will try to creep some warriors and rollers as most of the players do nowadays. Palantir have been used by NinKaZy. He saw his enemy's base, he knew which race he's playing against and trying to make good strategy against it. Pikes will pop out. I don't know what Glorfindel trying to do. He got no mineshaft yet outside the base and he's going on foot with those pikes to the middle of the map. Because he's trying to find out what is dwarf doing at this point, and trying to find some mineshafts outside the base that could rush on with guards. But he doesn't succeed it. Glorfindel decided definitely to go for warclare, and it wasn't spotted definitely with this worker. You can see now. Actually, because he got a vision over here, he saw that pikes creep the warclare and he's going to steal maybe XP, HP as well as treasures and money. Let's see what's going to happen. So experience goes for Glorfindel and as well money. What has NinKaZy done? He could make it better, but Glor take all the treasures and experience. Fantastic job by this player. He wasn't scared. So the pikes will get preoccupied and trying to do damage to those Uruk-hais. They should definitely go for formation. In the other side we got Guardians going ahead on level 2 with charge to the base of NinKaZy, and NinKaZy is trying to destroy some mineshafts to not let his opponent to get his army faster on the map. Here comes the charge from Guardians level 2 as another one near the base of NinKaZy, and the furnaces will definitely go down, of course, but those Guardians are out of control. They're doing damage to the fortress. It's not cost efficient. Those Uruks could get level 2 and they did it. They get preoccupied. Line formation and shield formation. There comes some Uruk-hais will definitely humiliate those Guardians if they're not fighting. How about farms? How about mineshafts, to be honest? 2 mineshafts for our Dwarven player. Yeah, only 2 mineshafts for Dwarven player. He got himself no money, and now Mordor, ReCoN NinKaZy, saw that his opponent got no mineshafts in the base. And he's still chasing those Guardians. I don't know why. He should definitely leave this job for crossbones, while those Uruks could definitely go for the base of his opponent, while with those, so 3 battalions in total should definitely do some damage. Glorfindel going for Builder, and he will catch it. He's dealing damage to the furnaces, but he will catch Worker as well with this charge on level 2 of Guardians. He's trying to rush his opponent at some point still. And again, oh, it's going to be running call. Pretty huge attack from himself. But he's not playing pretty constant when he got the treasures from the worker. He should definitely go for some other tier of the units, or change it to X-throwers as well. They're pretty good against every unit, and definitely dealing damage to the Isengard army. But here we go, another Guardians on level 2 with charge ability. But those crossbows definitely dealing so much damage to them. We're definitely wreck them and demand at level 4 for those crossbows. So it's pretty hard from Glorfindel to doing something. He's of course got himself 5 power points, so he can take for now, rebuild or heal. It's not going to happen while NinKaZy got 8 power points at the moment. And level 5 on those crossbows. That is definitely hard to do anything if you go only for Guardians and you get to deal with Urk crossbows on level 5. Another mineshaft on the middle of NinKaZy's base, to be honest, because he saw this and he got himself lures. He's not dealing damage to this. I didn't even try to find out. Maybe he's waiting for a worker to appear. Oh, he wasn't even thinking about it. And yeah, matchups will go down. Soldiers, Guardians will pop out from this mineshaft. Builder is trying to escape, but he find in a bad situation. He'll have been using Guardians. They get level 2 as well, and got himself with Running Call. Charge have been used to get to those crossbones. They're pretty good, dealing so much damage, because you should micro with it, what he's doing at the moment. And that is it. Level 6 on crossbones at the moment. They're definitely crucial from NinKaZy at the moment. But here we go, Whiteman of Downland on Glorfindel base. They're dealing damage to half of warriors, and with Glorfindel without any combined points, as you can see, only 300. It's only two furnaces. This game could be an over, and it could be, yeah. So Glorfindel got nothing, no combined points, no money, and only 2 builders, so he is starting from the beginning. And I think this game is nearly over. Yes, Glorfindel decided, I think, to give up, completely hope, leave his builders to opponent. Both the builders will go down, and this is it. Glorfindel have been defeated. As you can see, he got himself nothing, and he's gonna wait only for this fortress to go down. ReCoN have been used to increase damage to make it faster, because he realized there was nothing that he could do, and he decided to definitely give up this game.
Are you all dead?
Okay, so fortress go down, level 6 onwards, and Glorfindel have been defeated. So this is round 2 between Glorfindel and ReCoN NinKaZy. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe, follow on Twitch, commentate, push the like button as well, and see you next time.